Okay, we're continuing the climb, the presidential climb, with James K. Polk. Just finished John Tyler, who had a sort of, I don't want to say sad, but like he wasn't. Anyways, watch the video about him if you haven't seen it. And now we're on James K. Polk, not sure. So James Knox Polk was the 11th president of the United States, serving from 45 to 49, one term. A protégé of Andrew Jackson and a member of the Democratic Party. He was an advocate of Jacksonian democracy, whatever that means, and extending the territory of the United States. Polk led the U.S. into the Mexican-American War, and after winning the war, he annexed the Republic of Texas. It was a country. That lasted for 10 years. Interesting. So he annexes Republic of Texas, Oregon Territory, and the Mexican Cession, which is a lot of lands, a lot of land. Let's have a look at the pic. There he is. That's the guy. Also kind of long hair, reminds me of John Tyler. Maybe that was the fad in the 40s. All right. After building a successful law practice in Tennessee, Polk was elected to its state legislature in 23, and then to the United States House of Reps in 25, becoming a strong supporter of Jackson. So it's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. After serving as the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee, whatever that is, he became the Speaker of the House in 35, the only person to serve as Speaker and U.S. President. Very cool. Polk left Congress to run for governor of Tennessee, winning in 39, but losing in 41 and 43. He was a dark horse candidate in the 44 presidential election as the Democratic Party nominee. What does that mean? Lesser known. He entered the party's convention as a potential nominee for VP, but emerged as a compromise to head the ticket when no presidential candidate could gain the necessary 2/3 majority. In the general election, Polk narrowly defeated Henry Clay of the Whig Party. Again, we're hearing about Henry Clay. We're hearing about the Whig Party. I think Tyler was from the Whig Party. Was Tyler a Whig? I'm going to click in for a second just to check. It doesn't say. Like, I'm not finding it quickly. I'm seeing... I don't remember. I don't know. It's not clear to me. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I need to rewatch that video. Why can't I find it? Anyways, I don't know why I came here. Let's go back to the president that we started with. Sorry, folks, for that detour. Anyways, I need to read about these people. I think I added it to my reading list. I can't even remember, but I'm just double checking. After a negotiation fraught with the risk of war, Polk reached a settlement with Great Britain over the disputed Oregon Territory, with the territory for the most part divided along the 49th parallel. He oversaw victory in the Mexican-American War, resulting in Mexico's secession of the entire American Southwest. He secured a substantial reduction of tariff rates with the Walker Tariff, whatever that is, in 46. The same year, he achieved his other major goal, the reestablishment of the independent treasury system, whatever that means. True to his campaign pledge to serve one term, one of the few U.S. presidents to make and keep such a pledge. Polk left office in 1949 and returned to Tennessee, where he died of cholera soon afterward. Jeez, that sucks. Okay. Though he has become relatively obscure, scholars have ranked Polk in the upper tier of U.S. presidents. Interesting. Upper tier, you don't get that a lot. They're pretty hard. Mostly for his ability to promote and achieve major terms on his presidential agenda. At the same time, he has been criticized for leading the country into a war with Mexico that exasperated sectional divides. A property owner who used slave labor. He kept a plantation in Mississippi and increased his slave ownership during his presidency. I'm not going to get mad at the guy for being a slave owner, or maybe I should be mad at him. I don't know. I feel like it just was different times, and I don't know. It's like hard to judge them. But the problem is it's hard to judge them as well because you had prominent government figures who were very opposed to it, who had very modern views of I don't know if modern's the right term, but they saw it more. They opposed it. To make a long story short, they opposed it, and he clearly saw people that were opposing it and was decided to keep doing it, which again, I don't know. It's hard. I don't like judging people, but that's the realities of those days. So a property owner who used slave labor. Polk's policy of territorial expansion saw the nation reach the Pacific coast and almost all its contiguous borders. So this guy really grew the U.S. James K. Polk, 11th president. Who knew? He's the guy. He helped make the U.S. nation poised to become a world power, but with divisions between free and slave states gravely exasperating, setting the stage for civil war. Awesome. I really had fun with this one. This is a pivotal presidency in my opinion. Let's look at these cool pictures. Wow. Look at that, dude. They look like vampires. Sorry. It looks so dark. That is the most metal picture I have seen. Oh, and it's the dagger type, which is a weird predecessor to modern photographs. Cameras, rather. Whoa, look at this dude. Kind of looks like a famous actor, like Daniel Day-Lewis or something, or I don't know. He has a very distinct, interesting face, in my opinion. I like this dude. The White House in 1946. Look at it. He has dark eyes. Alright, sorry guys that I'm fanboying over James K. Polk here. Yeah, that's him. Looks like a serious dude. What a picture. 40s, the roaring 40s. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. What a weird comical painting almost. You're like, oh my gosh, look at the news. Oh boy, oh golly, I can't believe my eyes. Where with the Mexicans? There's even slaves in this picture. Look at them. Alright, guys. That's it for this one. James K. Polk.